What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to to a match reaction. Not sure what we are going to react to be honest, because that was probably one of the worst games of football you will ever see from both teams. Like I said a couple of minutes ago, it's a game between a team that absolutely had no intention to play in Milan and a team who had control of the game but couldn't break that team down in Juve. And that's a fair result, 0-0 at the end of the day, because Milan didn't want to win and we couldn't win. That's a takeaway of a very boring and very disappointing game. Before we talk any further, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well, hit that bell notification, but definitely hit the like button right now. And yeah, 0-0. It doesn't help Milan 100%. It doesn't help us, because we can still not beat one of these, top teams, which Milan isn't. That the frustrating part for me is that despite how we look, because I need to look at ourselves, Milan are poor. They look poor, they are poor, and we looked on the same level today. And that's the worrying part. That's the frustrating part. I don't care how Milan looked in terms of, like, it's not my worry. The takeaway is Milan are not good, but we matched that. That is the worrying part, and we knew we had difficulties going into the game. We couldn't create enough chances. And now you lose Vlahovic and you're going to play Cup Miners in there. You knew from the get-go it was going to get tough either way. Um, but yeah, man, if you control the game that much, you basically control the game for 90 minutes. You have possession. You have absolutely no problem playing out from the back. Besides the technical errors, and there were a lot of technical errors. Some of them because of the pitch on both sides, because the pitch was horrible. But some easy passes, some easy things we just misplaced consistently, and it just added to what has been an absolutely horrible game of football, with not much to take off. The takeaway maybe is that, well, for Villa, we're in trouble because we have seen nothing today that proves any of us that, well, we can play without Vlahovic. That's one. And you can say, wow, Vlahovic wouldn't have changed anything. Fair, but Cup Miners is definitely not the answer up there. And two, we have no solutions going forward. Like, at one point, when we reach the edge of the box, close to the edge of the box, we have absolutely no clue what to do with the ball. We get stunned, and it's sideways, it's weird decisions, it's cutting inside and then playing it sideways. Like, it's very, very weird, very strange. But it yeah, I'm gonna call it 2 points drop, just because of how Milan tried to play us. Milan played at home and they had no intention to win that game. For me, we dropped points because if that's the opponent you're gonna get, and I was not expecting that from Milan. I thought they were gonna come out with some more pride, with some more energy, and they didn't. And that is not easy for us. Like, we knew it all season. If a team doesn't want to play football, we are in extra trouble. If a team comes at us, we have something to throw at them. So I was disappointing. So I'm gonna call it 2 points drop because that's a very poor Milan performance, as well as us. Like, we matched that, but again, like, that's the Milan that comes out of there. I expect us to beat that, and we didn't beat that. And now we have a trouble. Like, we have a situation. Besides of the injuries and all that, we don't have a lot of options. As a team, as a unit, we have an issue right now. Like, we cannot deny that. Like, we can act like we don't have one, but we do have an issue. We do not score enough, in my opinion. We do not create enough. That's the main point. We do not create enough. We score chances, the few we get, but we do not create enough. And that is a massive issue. Quote miners up top or no quote miners up top, it is an issue. We look solid, which today I don't think was very difficult because, like I said, that Milan had no intention to play. Like I said in my preview, if it's a good way out, fine. If it's a bad way out, yeah, Savona had absolutely no issue. Where Leao. Someone had absolutely no issue with Leao, and yeah, if Leao is not playing well, then that Milan side is, well, it is what it is. With Pulisic on the bench, it's not good. And again, we couldn't match that. I don't know what to take away from that game. Besides, we look solid, and Thuram looked very good. But like, besides Thuram, what else is there to say? Savona kept Leao quiet, but it wasn't that Milan were really pushing. So I don't know how much credit do I need to give Savona. He did what he had to do, but like Savona, Thuram, I thought Thuram was excellent today, but the moment he accelerates, like there was not enough movement at times. And again, no striker, I get it. Koopmeiners got lost. The interchange with McKennie, he got lost. We had Conceição and Yildiz isolated because everybody on planet Earth knew that they were cutting inside and tried to beat this man and tried to take a shot because there was nobody in the box. We were not crossing it in the box. It was pointless even if you tried to do that. And the communication was completely off. At times, Koopmeiners stepped in deep to collect the ball. He got skipped, it goes to the winger, fine. But at that point, somebody needs to pick up his place. In the box, that didn't happen. Koopmeiners dropped in. You would assume we have an extra man in midfield. We can play between the lines. That didn't happen, which isn't a surprise if you have only 2-3 days to prep that game with Koopmeiners number 9. It's not gonna be easy. And it looked difficult. It looked completely off pace. It looked unnatural. It looked like I said, we had that extra man in midfield and we couldn't find that extra man in midfield. So we have a lot of issues, in my opinion. We do have a lot of issues. And going to Villa, who are not in their best moment, I get it. But the Champions League is a Champions League. You know what type of football they're going to play. And I'm not sure we are able to match that right now. Other than that, I thought it was just a poor game. Low quality. Again, off the bench, I cannot blame Motta. That's who he is. Fagioli is not a game changer, in my opinion. And we are, like I said, if he doesn't score goals, he's not a game changer as well. I was like, bring him on and playing as a 9. Do that then at least because Koopmeiners were struggling. But if you stick Timothy Weah to the wing and you expect him to be this man and open up a game, that's just not going to happen because I cannot recall that ever happening. So that's the situation right now. We can look at Giuntoli in the summer. We can look at the injuries. We can look at everything. It is what it is. And Motta's going to need to find solutions because we are not going to win a lot of games if this is the approach, if this is the mindset. Because we control games. We play between the lines. We find the free man a lot of the times. Even though, like I said, in midfield, I thought it should have been much, much easier with Koopmeiners dropping in and you having an extra midfielder. But in general, it's just not enough. We need to be honest, and it's up to Motta to find solutions and to change it high because right now it's looking very weird. It's looking very sticky. It's looking very difficult for us to overcome. But yeah, there's nothing else we can do. The situation is this, and he's gonna need to find solutions. Other than that, nothing to really take away from that game. Besides the things we knew, we didn't learn anything new today. I will do my player ratings tomorrow. Koopmeiners wasn't good. Forget about the position. Just the passing was atrocious. We wasn't winning the ball. Like, it was horrible. I thought Locatelli got lost at times in the second half. Again, besides Thuram, I have no idea what to take away from that game. So you guys let me know in the comments, and I will interact with that. But yeah, that's it for me for this one. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will speak to you guys tomorrow. Ciao.